that we have candles and they come in different colors and sizes. We have position 0, that is, our candles are now in the negative side in a negative position, and as we can see, they have been in the negative side for quite a long time. They're starting to get closer and closer to the value of 0. This means that now they will turn over from candle to candle and go in the positive direction. This means that we can open for an increase. Let's wait for this trade to close. Well, the upward movement has begun. Of course, the fluctuation was strong, the drawdown was downward, but still, our trade is closed in the first plus to our balance. We have $28.80 on our balance. Of course, this is not the end. Let's quickly continue. Now, we will look for a new currency pair. In principle, here you can see what is happening, but it is still quite a long way to this movement. And this is an acceptable currency pair. We quickly fly into a decrease for 3 minutes. We can notice that from the positive side on the oscillator indicator, our candles are becoming smaller and smaller, approaching the 0 position. That is, they will now turn over and go to the negative side. Also, our moving average begins to slowly tilt lower and lower. Let's now wait for this trade to close. And as we can see, our trade went down well. The entry point is quite confident, and naturally, our trade closes in plus $55.30 on our balance. And of course, on the oscillator indicator, our price.
Почни створювати візуал, що виглядає на $1000 всього за 15 хвилин за допомогою AI. На безкоштовному майстер-класі ти дізнаєшся, як генерувати вражаючі відео та фото за допомогою AI і витрачати на створення контенту в 5 разів менше часу. Як навчити AI.
Looking at the oscillator. On the oscillator, our price has come as close as possible to the 0 value, which means that we need to open for a rise. That now there will be a transition from the negative side to the positive side. Let's also set our goal for accelerating this deposit. Let's say we need to get $10,000 with this strategy. I think this is normal and possible. Let's wait for this trade to close. And what do we have? At first, there was quite a strong fluctuation. But still, our price with you broke through very strongly upwards. And basically, I feel calm now. I'm sure that this trade is closing in plus for us. And on our balance, there are $106.18. Let's, of course, continue. So, let's move on to finding a new currency pair. We go down the list. The second currency pair, we quickly fly down. We just quickly find it and immediately go down. On the oscillator, everything is about the same for us. Our candles turn red, that is, they decrease and go to position 0. For us, this is a good indicator that they will now move from the positive side to the negative. So, we open a trade for a decrease for 3 minutes for our entire balance. Let's wait for this trade to close. So, we see that there was a fluctuation in the negative side for quite a long time. But still, the price, according to the oscillator and the moving average, went down. Our trade is closed and $203 are on our balance. Quite a good result. We don't stop there and look for a new currency pair. Let's go through the list and quickly fly into a decline on the first currency pair. Here, everything is exactly the same as in the previous trade. The candles on the oscillator are above 0 on the positive side, but they begin to decrease and move in the negative direction. So we opened with you on a decline for 3 minutes on our entire balance. Not a very confident trade, but still it closes in profit. Let's wait for it. Yes, $391 on our balance. Let's move on to finding a new currency pair. So let's go through the entire list and see where there will be an interesting moment. At the opening of a new candle, we can open for a decrease. Oscillator is going well to the value of 0 lower and lower. We opened for a decrease for 3 minutes. At first, I waited and thought that there will be a reversal, but everything worked out and the price is going down well. Let's wait for this trade to close. As we can see, the trade is closed in profit, $751 on our balance. It was a confident trade. We are looking for a new interesting currency pair. This is not a very confident moment. Let's look further. Here, yes, we quickly opened for a rise for 3 minutes. Here, everything is like in the